Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age Mythology Replay. Spawn bottom right side as the blue Odin, we've got Skirnir, by butchering his name well enough. On top left side as the red Zeus, we got Rai. Got a lot of delicious hippopotamus in the field. I wonder how hippopotamus taste. I love Age Mythology music. I can't help but bob my head to the music. We now have the Shenlong's Ochre Whip. If researching the plow, irrigation, and flood control technologies provide additional 5%, so up to plus 15% if you get the research. Very nice. A compounding research. Nose of Sphinx will give you increased building hit points, not critically important. Excuse me. Usually stuff is either live or dead when it comes to buildings, nothing really in between. Excuse me. Polygamon statue. Build your hit points. Hermes winged sandals. Increase hero movement speed. That can be quite nice. Overall, I would say this relic is definitely the best of all out in the field, though this would be good second. The other two. Increased villager hit points is nice and all. And then probably the building hit points. Goat has been found. Goats are the goat. And of course it's the early eco phase. Let's just fast forward a little bit. It's not going for a temple. Great herding there. Blue, of course, does have the ox cart.
Skipan.
We have seen Wild Hunt deployed out somewhere. It's probably the hippopotamus that got wild hunted. Since Red Down's the last hippopotamus, while the blue player still has a couple hippopotamus there. And there's a temple, and Odin's Raven's now on the field. He may just use Auto Scout, which is perfect fine. Auto Scout's a perfectly fine feature. Military Academy is now put on field. Norm the Minotaur established. We have an age up here. It is going to be Freyja. Does give access to Valkyrie and a Forest Fire. Forest Fire may be one of the worst god powers in the entire game. Well, Valkyries are one of the nice. Not the best in the game, but a pretty good one. I have a melee healer or mounted healer. Oh, bolts of the Valkyrie. Perseer seem bit of damage. Making so Red has a bit harder defense. Got a secondary Valkyrie deploying field. Looks like she's going to go for a bit of harassment. Alright, it's also bringing some hoplites across the map. Temple known to fire. Herseer is heading up north. Duskin's side pops on out. Need to focus down Norm the Minotaur. Hoplites should do decently well versus Herseers. They have 7.7, 1 attack speed, 115 health. Herseers have 143, 8.8 damage, but slower attack speed, so the DPS is actually 7.3. So hoplites do have a higher DPS. And definitely hoplites are more cost effective. Herseers 120. And hoplites are just 90. I always find this is more of a me thing. I find that we also got a forest fire summoned over here, burning some housing. I think Herseer is a little bit of a trap unit, honestly. They do provide, of course, a bit of favor generation. Don't get me wrong on that. I think Herseer is a little bit more of a trap unit. I think people rely on them a little bit too much. At least for combat-wise. I understand for the favor generation, of course. Valkyrie being pursued by the hoplites. A bunch of angry men with pointy sticks. Valkyrie has taken some damage. Yeah, today she looks pretty battered, bruised, and beaten, that's for sure. Push way forward. Need some strikes there. Hoplites now chasing her. Minotaur's a little bit wounded, so is the scout. No, the scout doesn't have the little bloody effect as well. Does not. Try to get a good look at her. Because she definitely looks, yeah, it looks like it does sort of darken the model in case she gets hit a little bit. Nice little thing there. We do have hoplites pushing up here and already some sound bugs.
Tilbúin. Já.
Valkyrie needs to fall back, taking a bit too much damage there. We got some Hersiers protecting the villages. They collect up some giraffes. We got a good number of hoplites here. They should be able to deal with the Hersiers no problem. 10 versus 4. We've got a raiding cavalry. Won't do much versus the hoplites, but the throwing axe would be a good option.
Yo.
We of course have medium infantry. These guys are not affected by the medium infantry upgrade. Gatherer's getting hit. One gatherer does go down. Got the raiding cavalry trying to help stop these guys. Will be a great fight for them. Hoplites could just stand and fight. Now got a good number of throwing axemen here as well. Restoration utilized there, trying to pick off more villagers. Does get a decent number of them. Red's now hit by 4 villagers, or about 3.5. Looks like Zeus swapped the god. Minor guard his research, going for Apollo. Get access to manticores. As well as the underworld passage. I've been murdering some giraffes. Take out the giraffes, at least we'll start making the grade over time. Valkyrie now healing up these units. Taking out the giraffes there, letting them degrade over time, and also spreading them out like this is going to cause Red some issues. ADM is going to try to collect the giraffes. Very nice. Red, of course, has his age up. Manticores could be quite nice. Right now, Zeus does have a decent amount of favorite generation. Those structures do go down. There's the Manticore. I think extra Manticores would be quite nice. So Zeus may not have enough wood for them. Manticores do cost 25 favor, so he has enough favor for 1, almost 2 Manticore. Going for a research, going for the Temple of Healing, and for the Labyrinth of Minos. Just going to get some Minotaur research. So he's going to be eyeing for more Minotaur focus. Like I said, I do prefer Manticore over Minotaur. The Manticore does have 420 health, 11 damage, times 5 spines, and a good attack speed as well. It says 33 damage per second. Oh wait, no, that's 3, even though I see 5. 2. That's 2. Oh wait. That's the special attack. They had like 5 projectiles. Or I'm just going crazy. This one is red 5 there. By the way, it does have 33 damage per second in the back line. Minotaur actually have less DPS. I like Manticores. We do, of course, have a good number of throwing axemen.
Yow.
Peltas would be a good counter. He can't go for high passes, but they would counter each other. So Peltas in good numbers would be a good idea. Red's going for more Minotaur, but there's a good number of Herseers in the front line. And Odin's now researching Scaldi, give access to Frost Giants and to the Frost ability, which is a pretty sizable AoE stasis effect. Raiding Cavalry goes down. And also does a flip. Does deploy out town center here. Great volley there by the Manticore. He has got another Manticore, got a good number of high past this. But they will be countered by the throwing axemen, as well as vice versa. Think about these heroes. Great little ambush there. The Mythians can't get inside town center, so they're going to go down to the Herseers. They just got to keep on running. And of course, there's so much there. He's having trouble pushing forward. Manticore's getting another volley there. Herseers are classified as infantry, so high past this will get some good damage there. But still probably going to need to go get some Peltas versus these throwing axemen. Though it looks like the Minotaur do manage to connect onto some of these throwing axemen, but some of these Minotaur are going down. You do now have Odysseus and more Minotaur in the build queue. Knocking around the entire formation. Last remaining Minotaur is trying to run away. Odysseus will go down here. I think. Or maybe not. Thing though as well, only medium, no blacksmith research. He sees all throwing axemen. He does not have to worry about getting range armor, just get melee armor. And of course, all damage attack. Still trying to back off from this area. And there's a frost. Looks like it's going to get a proxy hill fort here. There's other gold depositing claim. They've got the underworld passage here by red. Quickly evacuate some villagers. Got the... He does spot the drafts being claimed up now. He can send his own village to attack them. Red's getting some reinforcements. Just can't really join them over here, or else he'll get picked off. Red has nothing in the production queue and needs to get more stuff going. There's enough favor for another... where did all the villagers go? I see nothing really dead. Blue's lacking some villagers. Got some Hypastus and a Manticore here. Blue's trying to fall back. Got some idle villagers there that can go down. Now Red's trying to claim up the giraffes.
Yow.
Of course, got a long house here. Blue's trying to get out some berries as well. Right now, Blue's having trouble with food. He has a bit of wood here, so more manticores are possible. This group of manticore could get a good volley. They do get a good volley. Takes out a line of those units. Everybody's trying to get out of here now. He will lose underworld passage, but he does evacuate all the villagers. Rhinoceros there, 18 food. He can try eating the hyenas, which are not a great food source. Got some battering rams here. Villagers will shank them since they're classified as siege horses. Villagers will do bonus damage versus them. And Red can just send over some units to slowly take that out. Got some monkeys here. And right now, Red may need to get out some farms. Red does have a bit of wood. Let's go for some farms there. He's just having trouble with any sort of food. More manticores being brought in. Very nice. He's going to get a lot of wood and gold, so may want to go for more ranged forces. Tuxdays and and Peltas wouldn't be half bad. Got a good number of Herseers. Luckily, the Manticores can stay at range. Gets a pretty good volley there. Takes out a good number of units with the Alpha Strike. Hypasus could charge forward to protect. Does delete a barracks there so it can get on out. Does have healing temple as well, so fighting near the temple wolf does give him some health regen. Zeus is still pretty low on food. Right now, Red does have a slight civilian advantage. Got some of a formation here. A fancy formation. Manticores takes out some throwing axemen. Now trying to back on off. These guys are fast though. Oops, he actually attacked a baboon. Misclick there, massive misclick. Send the Hypasus there to draw some fire. Got Gunnar Berserks. Does have a wall there. Nice little get on the far side. Another banner ram there. The Manticores could just fight behind the walls and be just fine from the Herseers for now. Though it looks like he's lost almost all his Hypasus. Got Odysseus here. There's this melee unit. Villagers also pushing way forward as well. Gotta make sure his Manticores don't go down. Does lose the town center. He's back in the corner. That's a pretty valuable army Red's going to lose here. General villagers up here as well. But the Manticores are getting some great damage on the human soldiers, and Red does back the game now. This is Great saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.